Hey guys, it's Tana from Heal Your Star, and today we're going to be taking a look at a general love reading for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's jump right in. This is a general reading, but I also am going to take a little look at what's coming in love. So this is for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or have a Gemini on your mind, but this is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let's see what's coming in love. Just a little disclaimer, if you have not seen me before, please follow me on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole thing. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I do smaller discounted readings 2 to 3 times a week. That's at Heal Your Star. And also I have a Facebook at Heal Your Star, but usually I'm on Instagram and also TikTok. So you can follow me at those places. Also visit my website, healyourstar.com, where you can see new jewelry that I make. I have jewelry on there. I have crystals on there. There's a bunch of fun stuff on there. You can also book your private readings with me, 30 minutes or 1 hour. I also have monthly subscriptions to my tarot. But I like to do some free general readings here on YouTube every once in a while. Trying to be more consistent, but here we go. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's just jump right in and see what we can get for you. Can I have some general... Oh, already. King of Swords, that just came out on another reading that I did. Can I have some general messages for my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in love? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what can I tell them about love, please? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, what can I tell them about love, please? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, love. Whoa. So I'm going to take that one at the bottom. Okay. All right. So just to let you know, the way that my tripod is set up, these all might look like they're coming up in the upright for you, but for me, these are all in the reverse. So there's some internal conflict here, my water sign. So we're going to see what's going on, what the blockages are. Let's look at your energy. So if you have not had a reading from me, or you have not seen my videos, the way I look at your energy is by taking the last 3 cards from the bottom of the deck after we pulled your reading. Okay, so what I have here in your energy is the 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. So right here I have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, very grounded, very long-term energy. I also have the Chariot, Cancer energy. So if you're a Cancer, this might resonate with you a little bit more, but this is for all of my water signs out here, or you could be dealing with the Cancer as well. So in your energy, when it comes to love and general love, the 7 of Pentacles is like, I'm waiting here. Okay, I've been waiting. I've been putting my energy into something. I've been trying very hard. I've been kind of like watering this thing, right? Taking care of it and waiting for it to grow. And maybe it's grown a little bit, but not really how you think it's supposed to, right? Like, dang, I put so much love, energy, plant food, and this thing still ain't growing. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing that this thing isn't growing? One thing that's important to realize about this card too is, yes, she's putting energy in her plant, right? And that thing should be through the roof, but she's also just like watching paint dry. She's staring at it. She's putting so much energy in it, and you can't see growth if you're staring at it like that. You can't see growth if you're putting so much emphasis on the growth, right? It's like when you're trying to lose weight and it's like, oh my God, 0.1 pounds, 0.1 pounds. It's like, yeah, but if you stop looking, by the end of the week, it will be 2 pounds. You're looking at it every day, so it's not feeling like a success. So for some of my water signs out there, you're like too fixated on the growth or what's happening in the bond or relationship, so much so that you're missing the small steps that are happening. So much so that you're not appreciating the little bit of movement that's happening, okay? Then I have the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card is saying, I want to go now, fast, no patience, right? I want this to succeed. I want to win in this, and I want it to be now. I'm ready to go. I want to be in control of this. Like, that's another thing that's making the 7 of Pentacles or this growth slow. It's because you have unrealistic standards on where you're supposed to be, or where the situation or your love life is supposed to be. You are forcing this, and because of the level of movement that you want, nothing is going to seem like enough with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, this desire to move so quickly in traffic, right? You want to go 90, but you're in traffic. So you're moving. I mean, you're getting there. It's taking a little bit longer, but You inch up and then you stop and inch up a little bit and inch up. You can't appreciate the inches, right? Because you just want to go faster. So that's the energy that I'm getting when it's coming to love for you. And then also the Page of Pentacles. I think you're waiting for someone to either offer you something, someone to come forward, and it's like, oh my God, this person's taking forever, but you're not realizing the baby steps that they're doing, right? So you might be dealing with a difficult person with the Page of Pentacles, right? The page is it's I don't want to say immature, right? I just want to say that this person doesn't necessarily rush into things. This person takes their time with their offers. But then when they offer it, they know that they made the right decision or the best decision for them. And I think that that's kind of disrupting inside of you. It's like, oh my God, hurry up. But you're still waiting though. If it's that big of a deal, move on. But for my water signs out there that I'm resonating with, you're like, it's like, hurry up and wait type of thing. Like you rushing in your head, like, oh my God, this shit is taking forever. But you're not moving either. So if it's such a bother or the energy is disrupting you of waiting, you can and do have the ability and the choice to move on if this person isn't moving fast enough. So it just feels like a very hurry up and wait, like I'm rushing something that's going to take its time whether I wanted to rush or not. So that's the energy that I have for you. And for some of you, I think you guys are like rushing a happy ending. Like maybe you guys are ready for marriage or ready for the next step, ready for something long-term, ready to live with someone. And it's like, dang, well, how you go from the Page of Pentacles to like living with someone? You just want the happily ever after already. You don't want to take the steps that it takes to get there. So let's take another look. Well, let's take a look. First card, King of Swords in the reverse. For some of you out there, your person or the person that you're interested in. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be. This could just be coming off as a characteristic of you're not in communication with someone that you want to be in communication with. All right. Or you're feeling a blockage of some sort from a person. Maybe you're reserving yourself away from this person because it's not moving fast enough, or this person is reserving themselves for you, or you just feel the energy that they are blocking you in some capacity. Why is this King of Swords in reverse? Make it clear, please. The Magician in the reverse. Now, the magician in the reverse for me comes off as some sort of manipulative energy, okay? Someone could be using their presence in your life as a manipulation tool. That's something that popped into my head. So for some of you out there, you could be dealing with a narcissist, okay? Why is this King of Swords in the reverse? Make it clear. Make it clear, please. Why is this King of Swords in the reverse? Make it clear. You could be rushing for something that the universe doesn't want you to have. All right, King of Swords in the reverse, Magician in the reverse, and Devil. There's some sort of obsession here, girl or guy or whatever. Right? Doesn't matter. The Devil card with that Magician in reverse, there's some toxicity. Oh yeah, some obsessive toxicity going on right here. Somebody is like obsessed but manipulated. A manipulator. Narcissistic energy. You might be surrounded by someone who's narcissist, or just have somebody in your life that's a narcissist, was a narcissist. It's someone with enough presence that it's coming out for you. It's coming out in your reading. Somebody out there, I'm talking to you, I'm talking to somebody out there because I feel it very strongly. There's someone who has like a weird, sick control or bond to you, but in a manipulative way. Okay, this is someone that wants to control you, wants you to do what they want you to do, but then at the same time pulls away their energy from you. They just want control. All right, this person wants everything. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want everything. All right. I also feel like this could be someone who's dealing with multiple people, or someone that you feel you're battling for their attention. Because it's weird. The energy that I'm getting is like, this person kind of envies you in a way, like the way you do things on your own, or that you can do some things on your own. Because I think the reason why this person is so manipulative is because they don't thrive in situations where they're alone. I don't feel like this person thrives being single or strives in their own company, right? So they need one, multiple people, and two, to be in control of all of these moving pieces so that they're always satiated. Things are always copacetic, right? The way they need it to be for their own self-esteem and for their own inner narcissist. All right, let's move on. Let's move on from there. Because I don't think that's love energy for you anyway. I just feel like this person is a big enough part of your life where it's coming out in your love reading. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? Now, the Four of Wands in reverse talks about a declining in a relationship. Why is this Four of Wands here? Strength. Now, for some of you, you could have let go or realized that a situation that you really want is not developing, it's not moving forward. There's a very stuck energy when it comes to love. And I really do think that it has a lot to do with the fact that we're waiting, my water signs, for a love that is not meant for you. For some of you out there, you're waiting for something that's not meant for you. Or you're so unrealistic in what you want that you're not being granted it. Sometimes, you know, just because you spend a lot of energy on someone doesn't mean like I should be rewarded with this person because I put up with all this or I stood. You weren't supposed to, right? You're not going to be rewarded for unhappiness, right? You know, people who fall in love in college and stay together for 20 years and then on their 20th anniversary, they have this big, huge wedding and go to Bali and do all this stuff. That's a reward for love and dedication within a union where both people wanted to be there. But this is making me feel like somebody is willing themselves to be strong in a situation where they're not supposed to live, right? Like the apartment is falling apart around you and you keep putting band-aids on stuff and, you know, fixing this and fixing that. And then by the time you fix that, the other room has a leak and then you're over there fixing that leak and then the toilet backs up. It's just like it's not worth it. Why is this Four of Wands in the reverse? Moon energy. For some of you, I think you're in denial, and the part about this that is kind of, I know someone out there's gonna be like, no, I'm not. I don't know why she's saying that, but I think you guys are putting like a wool over your own eyes. I feel like this is denial, but this is denial with awareness. The Moon card here with the Strength card is like, it's so kind of uncomfortable for me because it's like, I know this is bad, but I'm a strong person, so I could deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it because I'm strong. And it's like, no, you're using your strength in a weird way. Right? Strength is an amazing quality to have, and I don't doubt that you're strong, and I don't doubt that you have the capability to do anything that you want to do. What I'm saying here is that for the people that I'm resonating with, your strength is being misused. You're using your strength to stay in a toxic relationship where you're being manipulated by a person's presence or lack thereof. This person is using their in and out capability of like turning off or turning on, talking to you or not talking to you, to kind of like drive the boat here. And it's like, I don't know if you're not realizing it, or it's like, I'm so strong, I don't care. You know, like, this person is not going to rule me, but they are. They can literally flip the switch and you'll be on. And when they pull the energy away, you will fall back on your strength to endure until the next time they turn the switch on. And I hope that that's making sense for the people out there that I'm resonating with. But that is not love, and that's not what the universe, God, or anybody of a higher power would want you to consider love or think that that's something that they would ever want to give you. If you're feeling sadness in a love situation, if you're feeling lonely in a love situation, if you're feeling abused in a love situation, or any negative, deep emotion in a love situation, besides like we had an argument because he said he's going to be here at 1 and he came at 1:30, those are trivial relationship situations. But if it's deep-rooted like rejection, sadness, unrequited love, narcissism, toxicity, all of those things, that's not love, and that's not what the universe would want to give you as love. So let's get that out. Your suffrage is not something that the universe wants to see. You're suffering because you're not learning the lessons you're supposed to learn in order for the universe to give you what you want. And your ability to misuse your strength to stick to toxicity is further delaying your process, further delaying your ascension and growth into love, okay? The Magician in the reverse, more manipulative energy. And this is clarification and just confirmation that you have someone around you that is manipulative. Okay. Now, for some of you out there, you could be the manipulator. Like, I'm not trying to say that it ain't you. You got to take these vibes as they come, right? You could be listening to this like, oh my God, somebody's not doing that to me. I'm doing that to someone. And if that's the case, this is your wake up call to stop the bullshit, right? Because what I'm saying, if it doesn't relate to you, could be what you're doing to someone else. And that's terrible. You see how it feels, right? As I'm relaying the messages. Why is this Magician here? It's a misuse of power. There's a misuse of power. Or look at that Cancer energy again. Chariot in the reverse. It's stopping anything from moving forward. It's not going to let something succeed that's deep-rooted in bullshit. And I'm going to tell you right now, for the people out there that be like, well, I had a long relationship with someone that's toxic, I bet you a tower moment is going to come. And then at the end of it all, after all the strength and all the time that we put into that toxicity, the tower reminds us that that relationship, no matter how long, how tall you built it, was built on shaky foundation. And that's why it crumbled. So either way, you're not winning because something is lasting long if you're unhappy. Why is the Magician in reverse? I wish that people would, when they say, oh, I've been with this person for 10, 12, 100 years, that they would factor that time on happiness and see how long your relationship really was. Right? Your suffrage might have been longer than your happiness. Then I have the Princess of Cups. Some type of offer. There's going to be, I feel like somebody is manipulating you. Your love situation right now from a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio people who are experiencing this, and maybe I'm marginalizing it to the people that I'm really like bonding with, but I feel a strong bond, and I feel like this story needs to be told. So I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is not your story, but I think it's important for me to kind of hone in on the people that this is for. There's someone who is playing off of your emotions. This is someone who's offering just a tiny bit. This could be an apology. And for you, because there's so much trauma base here, it's like you start feeling nice. Like, oh my God, they care, or they see the hurt, or they see the pain, they see whatever, and they want something. But that's just it. They want something. This is a manipulative energy with the Magician in the reverse. And I'm not trying to get spooky or creepy or anything like that. I'm trying to get serious because I think that it's important to give it to you how it is without the little, but maybe this and maybe, no. This person uses their ability to get what they want. And maybe they don't even know the deep-rooted hurt and pain and suffrage that they're going through to allow themselves to kind of use someone else to fill their cup up is what they're doing. They're draining you to make themselves feel better by offering nothing. Page of Cups is a great beginning when it's in real love, right? Because it's like, hey, look, I do have something to share and I want to give it to you. Here's my apology. Here's some flowers. Here's a little token of my interest. But this person is like, here, could you fill this cup up so that I can then drink it and fill myself up? That's what it is. Or can I borrow some whatever? This is a person who has some at home, but they want more, or they don't want to use theirs, so they use yours. You know, like, I'm all out of sugar. Can you give me some? And then they go home and take the sugar that you gave them and pour it into theirs. Like, all right, now I have more for the whole week. It's not that they're out. They just want more. They're taking, okay? And with the Chariot in the reverse, it's not moving anywhere anyway. They're not looking for something long-term or something to move forward. They want from you. They want from you in a manipulative way. Let's move on. Let's move on. For some of you, you can have a child with this person. For some of you, you can have deep emotions. I don't doubt the emotions and the love. I don't doubt that. Because you can fall in love with you can fall in love with, people fall in love with murderers. I'm just saying, like, just because you're in love with someone doesn't mean that that's the wave. All right. Then we have the Hermit in the reverse. Now, this is reclusive energy. This is energy of loneliness. This could be borderline depression, right? You could be suffering from this, or this could be your person and why they are the way they are. But I do feel some sadness and some loneliness. Now, I don't doubt that if this is your energy, that it's not coming off like the cusp of just the desire or the enjoyment of being alone, right? When the Hermit is in the upright, it's like, I like to be by myself. I like to be alone in my own shit. You know, I like to keep my emotions to myself or keep my thoughts to myself, not really let people in as much. But when it's in the reverse, that's borderline kind of reclusive. Like, I can't go outside because I'm too depressed or too sad or too whatever the case may be. So we want to be careful with this energy. If this is something that you're feeling, some sort of like withdrawalness or sadness because of this toxicity, I just want to let you know that just because we're having a real conversation right now doesn't mean that this is forever or this is going to be your life forever when it comes to love. There's growth that needs to happen here. There's disattachment, disassociations that need to happen. Not from yourself, which is what I feel up here, like disassociating yourself from the narcissism that you're swallowing from this person, but a disassociation from the person, right? We got to use those skills that we do to ourselves, cutting our emotions off so that people can't hurt us, but then still allowing those people in our space. That, I mean, it's 2021. I thought we stopped that during Corona. And I know Corona's still going on, but when we were alone in our apartments and alone in our rooms and away from social people and away from social settings or whatever, didn't we all realize what we deserve? Wasn't that like the ascension that the universe was forcing us all to have? Don't let that all be in vain, okay? Why is the Hermit in the reverse? Make it clear. Queen of Cups. 10 of Wands. 7 of Swords. My babies, my babies. And the Hermit comes up in the reverse and the energy at the bottom again. I'm going to tell you. You have a beautiful heart. You coming out here as the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I will not doubt the fact that your heart is pure and your love is pure and you want to give it to someone so badly because your love could quite literally maybe change the world. But you change, it's different when I say change the world. You might be taking it as my love can change a person, and it won't. You can't love a difference in a person. You can't you can't love somebody until they change. You can't love the narcissism out of someone. You can't love the toxicity out of someone. They have to love it out of themselves. The love that you give them, they don't believe it. They need to feel it for themselves. And if they're not at the ascension point where they truly love themselves, there's nothing your love could do. It's a drop in the ocean. And all the while, you're stripping yourself of happiness, trying to prove to someone that they're worth it, to themselves, when you also need to work on that, right? You need to give the love that, you need to accept the love from yourself that you're trying to give someone else. You need to love yourself into change, okay? Because this Hermit in reverse is making me feel like just a sadness, a loneliness, all right? A loneliness because you want to give love, you want to receive love. A loneliness because maybe you feel like your love isn't being accepted for the huge undertaking that it is, okay? Because it is genuine. I do genuinely feel that your ability for emotion is genuine, but either you're vibrating on a manipulative energy, or someone in your area when it comes to love is vibrating really manipulatively. And maybe this was the wake-up call. Maybe you didn't need to hear about who's coming next. You needed to hear about why it's not coming right now. And then we have the 7 of Swords. You could be hiding this sadness, hiding this feeling of loneliness, hiding this depression. And I will say it right now, if you are out there and you're feeling depressed, loneliness, please talk to someone. Like, hiding it is not going to change the fact that it's there, and it's going to do more damage than good. Maybe you need another perspective from a non-judgmental party, or in some cases you need it from someone you don't know, a therapist or someone, a counselor, or someone, a non-objective party, someone who doesn't know you personally, that can judge you, right? Or that you feel judged. but I do think that you need to talk to someone, or just get out there and express it to your friends. Like, damn, I've been feeling kind of off or feeling kind of whatever, and let them be your strength for a little while. Because the strength that I think that you're using, like I said again, is misused. Okay, and you might be exhausted. Also, 10 of Wands, feeling just overwhelmed, like everything is on your shoulders, constantly feeling an overwhelming sense of either responsibility to hide this feeling that you're having, hide this emotion, protect it from other people so they don't see the vulnerability in you. But there is something that I feel like you're kind of swallowing. It's like you're drowning and you're swallowing seawater, and because you're trying to save yourself, but all you're doing is creating a toxic internal environment. Right? You're kind of like trying to erase the toxicity from around you, but you're swallowing it. And I think it might start affecting your mental health. Now, because I just don't want to end this like this, let's see if we can find anything else coming in love just quickly. But I do think you're on a path of realization. Is there anything new for my water signs? Anything new in love? What can I tell them about new love? Oh, look at that. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Okay. So I don't know why the cards wanted me to lecture you. For someone out there, you needed it. But in new love, I see that there is some type of, somebody might be coming back to want to offer you something. Now, I'm going to say this, and I know people are like, why is it always someone coming back from the past wanting to offer it? I mean, we can change what your life is, but the Ace of Wands could be that this is just in desire and passion, okay? Desire and passion, a new beginning. Someone could be coming back from the past to offer a sexual relationship. Based off of everything that I just said, what's new in love is based on desire and passion. That's up to you whether you're going to accept that. But the Six of Cups in reverse, we already spoke about this being that internal type of love energy, nostalgic energy. This is also someone that could be coming back from the past. You could have kids with this person. This might be exactly the toxic person that you're trying to get away from, or that the energy is saying to move away from. In either case, in love, there is someone here with this Ace of Wands wanting to come back, but the Wands is a sexual energy, right? Passion, desire, fast-moving sexual energy, all right? So it's up to you whether you want to stick to that energy, but I think it's coming quickly. It's right here just on the horizon, okay? So if you haven't had a call or some type of sexual experience with someone from your past, I feel like the opportunity is here and it's going to be coming in very quickly. So that was for my Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I know this was heavy. I hope this helped you in some type of way though. Please visit my website, healyourstar.com, if this resonated with you at all and you would like a full reading. Also visit my Instagram at healyourstar, where you can join in on my discounted, smaller live readings if you want to just dip your toe in and see what we get for you. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.